Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. Another video, another version of Banished It Out. I am George McNamara. I'd like to ask you a question. What was the first set of things you thought about when you woke up this morning? What were the last set of things that you thought about just before you were drifting off for sleep, to go into a deep sleep? You see, because the answers to those two questions are the bookends of your day. How you start your day sets the tone energetically for your day, and how you end your day sets the tone energetically for how your body will rest. If yesterday was a lot like the day before, if you're working off the same sort of, let's call it a template, you spoke to the same people, pretty much the same recycled conversations, right? Same type of energy was tapped into. You took the same route to work, right? And we'll see the same cars, the same people. If you notice, if you kind of really look around, your home life, pretty much the same. Do you sit at the same chair at the table, same end of the table? You have coffee. Do you drink pretty much from the same cup? The clothes you wear, are they pretty much the same clothes? You just sort of recycle them? You know, I bet if you looked at it, you probably could throw away 80% of the clothes that you have, because you only kind of use the same 20%, right? What I'm getting at is that we are, we get into a routine in life, but we say within 5% of our consciousness, I want to change. I desire something else. But understand this, when we talk like that to ourselves, we're not talking to anybody else, we're talking to ourselves. We are only operating 5 to 6% of our brain. The other 95, 94, 95, 96, maybe even 97% of our brain is what I just established as far as those routines. It's the same recycled routine day after day, week after week, month after month. You can see where I'm going with this. Half 6 months after 6 months, a full year after a full year. So then how do we break this routine? By recognizing it's a routine first, but also becoming aware of what do you consume? What type of information are you consuming? What kind of music do you listen to? A couple of months ago, my son at school contacted us about something that he had said in a, I believe it was a text message. And he didn't realize that he was parroting what he had heard in these songs, the language. He kind of comprehended it, but he didn't really completely comprehend it. But the influence of the music, the lyrics, the energy, transference of the energy came from the artist through the lyrics into our son, and then from through him out to somebody else. This is happening to us every single day. What are you consuming? What type of music, books, videos, the news? You see, because all that energy gets transferred from outside of us through our body and then out. I would like for you to think of yourself standing, or make believe, if you can, I'm sitting here and a beam of light is coming from here, either direction, and just kind of going, there's a beam of light going right through me. You're looking at me and you can see this beam of light. I would like for you to think of that beam as the energy that goes through the world, and we are just connected to it. But if we focus on the energy as what comprises the energy, what we're focused on, we then put out into the world, and then the world reflects back to us the energy we're putting out. Because, like I just established, the people in your world, the coworkers, family, friends, are all part of that energy that you're putting out. And if you notice, pretty much every single one of them is in that's sort of the same hamster wheel, right? Of routine. But if you're watching this and about 6 minutes into this video now, and you're still here and you're still like, I kind of get what George is talking about. I want to change. I don't like the routine. There's something more out there. Then we've got to become conscious in the present moment of the energy, type of energy from this field that we are attracting to us by our thoughts, by what we consume, music, information, news. It becomes very addictive, doesn't it? I mean, you need to look no further around yourself to see the influence. Perfect example. I was in a convenience store just yesterday. I was getting a cup of coffee, and the young girl, and she's probably in her 20s, at the checkout stand. I had some money, but didn't have, I think, 2 pennies or something like that. And she reached over to the register and saw it was a couple of pennies. She said, "Don't worry, I'll just, add it to the register." And I said, "Oh, interesting." I said, "The Treasury Secretary." I just said that. Her body recoiled. She crossed her arms, tightened her lips, and I watched her. I thought, what's just the mere words coming out of my mouth caused her whole body to recoil. This is the effect that energy has on us. Now, that might be a bit of an extreme example. And again, this young girl is probably early 20s. How we become addicted to that. So we need to break the addiction because our bodies crave it. We don't even realize that our bodies are craving this addiction. The body craves the chemicals that get reacted, the dopamine, the adrenaline. This is why we become addicted. It's the same type of chemical reaction that we have from substance. That's why substance abuse. It's an addiction to that substance. The body craves it. That's why Alcoholics Anonymous and others, they're coming off of that high. So become very aware of what it is that you're consuming. Become more aware of as many times a day as you can, just sitting, becoming present, and just noticing the thoughts. But here's the thing. Notice the further into the day you get, the harder it is to cleanse the body of all these thoughts, the mind racing? It's because it's almost like we wake up in the morning, right? We take this body of ours and we go to a station, just like a car. Okay, let's say the car needs gas, and the attendant or yourself, you go to the pump and you take out the gas, the pump, and you put it into the car, which is you, and you start putting gas into the vehicle. You fill it up. We're doing the same thing. As soon as you wake up in the morning, the first couple of thoughts you have, think of it as the gas, the energy, the thoughts going into your engine, the car. What type of thoughts do you want going in? Do you want the same thoughts as the day before, the day prior? Because remember this, today's thoughts are tomorrow's things. So we become very aware of what type of thoughts we're thinking today, because those are going to change or become the same things tomorrow. The more aware we can become of that and change those thoughts, change the thoughts for today, and we change tomorrow's things, the outcomes. Have a great day.